African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC-3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 8th of September, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces in the Bryansk, Liptsov, and Volchansk directions inflicted losses on formations of the 57th Motorized Infantry, 82nd Airborne Assault Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the 34th Marine Brigade, the 113th Territorial Defense Brigade, the 3rd National Guard Brigade, and the 4th Border Detachment of the Border Service of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Goptovka, Okremovka, Sosnovka, and Volchansk in the Kharkiv region. The Armed Forces of Ukraine lost up to 160 servicemen and a 122mm howitzer D-30. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position, inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the 14th, 53rd, 54th Mechanized, 77th Airmobile, 3rd Assault Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, the 114th Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Kovsharovka, Petropavlovka, Kupianska Zlovaya, Krybliakivka, Borovaya, Lozovaya in the Kharkiv region, and Serebryanka in the Donetsk People's Republic. Repulsed 3 counterattacks by assault groups of the 77th Airmobile Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the 1st Brigade of the National Guard. The enemy's losses amounted to 550 servicemen, an M113 armored personnel carrier made in the USA, a Kozak combat armored vehicle, 6 cars, 155mm self-propelled artillery unit Krab of Polish manufacture, 2 122mm howitzers D-30, 105mm gun M119 of U.S. manufacture. Electronic warfare stations Anklavin, Cordis, and 6 field ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Southern Group of Troops continued to advance into the depths of the enemy's defense, inflicting defeat on the formations of the 24th, 54th Mechanized, 10th Airborne Assault Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the 12th National Guard Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Chasov Yar, Zaliznyansk, Grigorovka, Seversk, and Katarinovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 625 servicemen, a Kozak combat armored vehicle, 8 vehicles, a Strela 10 anti-aircraft missile launcher, 2 155mm FH-70 howitzers made in the UK, 155mm howitzer M777 made in the USA, 152mm D-20 gun, 2 122mm D-30 howitzers, 105mm L-119 howitzer made in Great Britain, electronic warfare station. 6 field ammunition depots were also destroyed. As a result of active actions by units of the Center Group of Forces, the settlement of Novogradovka in the Donetsk People's Republic was liberated. The manpower and equipment of the 47th Mechanized, 144th Infantry Brigade, and the 49th Assault Battalion of the Armed Forces of Ukraine were defeated, and the 109th Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Dzержinsk, Sherbanovka, Klebenbyk, Mykolovka, Krasnoarmysk, Grodovka, Galitsanovka, and Dimitrov of the Donetsk People's Republic. 8 counterattacks by assault groups of the 32nd, 100th Mechanized, 59th Motorized Infantry, 142nd Infantry, 25th Airborne Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, and the 12th and 14th National Guard Brigades were repelled. The enemy's losses amounted to 560 servicemen, a tank, US-made Max Pro armored combat vehicles, and 2 Kozaks, 2 cars, a 152mm Stubby howitzer, a 152mm D-20 gun, and 3 122mm D-30 howitzers. Units of the East Group of Forces occupied more advantageous lines and positions, defeated the formations of the 58th Motorized Infantry Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the 102nd and 105th Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Velika Novosayolka, Zolote Niva, and Dobrovolye of the Donetsk People's Republic. Repulsed 2 counterattacks by assault groups of the 72nd Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The enemy lost up to 130 servicemen, 4 vehicles, and a 155mm howitzer FH-70 made in Great Britain. Units of the Dnepr Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of the 39th Coastal Defense Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, the 37th Marine Brigade, and the 121st and 124th Territorial Defense Brigades in the areas of the settlements of Gavrilovka, Veselo, Otradokomenka, Novokary, Antonovka, and Dneprovskoye in the Kherson region. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 50 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, and 5 cars. During the day, operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation hit the temporary deployment point of the Special Operations Center south of the Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, workshops for the production, assembly, and equipment of unmanned aerial vehicles, concentrations of enemy manpower and military equipment in 127 districts. Air defense systems shot down 4 French-made Hammer-guided bombs, 4 U.S.-made HIMARS rockets, and 23 unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the following have been destroyed: 642 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 31,121 unmanned aerial vehicles, 579 anti-aircraft missile systems, 17,961 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,447 multiple launch rocket systems, 14,295 field artillery pieces and mortars, 25,795 units of special military vehicles. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.